Shiner when I don't drink. You know what I'm saying?
Feel a little better.
Put the pigs in the blanket, let a motherfucker spank it. Hell yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Good day, my peoples. What's happening out there in the mucky land, baby? What's going on? Goddamn, listen, baby, I like it raw. B, baby, what's going on, baby? Gone long, good days, you know what I'm saying? Always in the way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good to be seen, heard from, you know what I mean? Yo, that tongue powerful shit we say this about that, you know? What they say, ain't in nobody way, shit, I'm in the way, I want you to see me, hear me. There's gonna come a time, ain't nobody gonna goddamn know who you is, they ain't gonna be heard from, and ain't gonna be able to see you like they used to, you know what I'm talking about? So while I'm here on this Wednesday, I say, hello, my friend. Yeah, hello, somebody. Yeah. What's going on down there in Alabama, baby? Yeah. I got something for you, B, baby. Right when I get off this episode here, we're going to have it so I can pop your ass up on that screen, let the people around the world know who you is, baby. Oh, yeah, straight up, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Tell you, boy, been out here today grinding, working, what they say, working our ass off, trying to get to the next level. A man work, he eat. A man that don't work, he don't get shit. Yeah, I mean, that's a true and a false ass statement too, ain't it, man? Shit. But you know what I mean, you know. Yeah. Man, what's happening, Mucky Mouth people all over the world? Thank y'all for tuning in to Mucky Mouth this evening. I got my back man coated motherfucking Griffin. You already know who it is. Fat the Mucky Mouth nigga himself, goddamn, huh? Hello, somebody. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all give it up. My boy, my partner in crime, he ain't here right now, but he's on his way. Yeah. Big shout out to Alabama, man, down there in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Moundville, Alabama. Big Sandy, Taylorville, down there in the neighborhood, all the way down there in Greenbow, Alabama, down there in Newbern, Alabama. Boy, that was God made the last day down there, the Lord and Wood down there. Hello, somebody. All the way down there, what they say, Foot Wash, Alabama. Come on back up the road. The Birmingham, Norfolk, the west side, the best side, the valley, baby, stand up. The folks over there in Georgia. Oh, yeah, Florida, huh? Down in the N.O. Yeah. I remember one time I was down there in New Orleans. Stayed down there 2-3 days, goddamn. You will tell you something. When you fit at, you'll start to become one of them quickly. You know what I'm talking about? Hoover, Alabama, how you do that there? Huh? What you say, baby? I see you, girl. What's up, cousin? And Hoover, Alabama. Oh, yeah. Oh, down there, man, they was talking about some wine. Had me down there in New Orleans, man, for goddamn stealing time on the man clock. You know, you can't give too many people too much shit. You know, I'm one of the ones. I'm gonna tell you now, he gave me a job. What he said? Niggas went down there protesting. He gave niggas a job. They quit protesting. They gave me a job. I ain't had no license. I shut up. You know what I'm saying? Went down there, got that job, man, and got fired because I ain't had no license. Shit, you should have asked me, though. You just should not hired me first. I ain't lived. The more to the story real, don't get nobody no under goddamn, no more information than you have to. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yeah, I bet you'll ask every motherfucker he see now for some hell. You know what I mean? Yeah, but anyway, back to my shout out, big shout out to them people down in New Orleans. Big shout out to the goddamn ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls all over the world. Y'all know about Memphis, North Memphis, down there in Memphis. Big shout out to my boy. Look out there over there in Cleveland, Cincinnati. Y'all already know I love your boy. You know what I'm talking about? All my peoples over there. And Fort Wayne, Indiana. Detroit. You know my partner gonna come in and say about the Great Lakers. He already love the Great Lakers. You know what I'm saying? All them people over there in California. We wanna say welcome. Welcome. As y'all see today, it's a little different. I got me a cup of water, ice water, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. If you think that you can get old in a motherfucker and still run like you 16, bitch, you gonna die. Bitch, you gonna die. You gonna motherfucking die. If you you wake up in the morning, you can be all the type of fool you is. Don't let nobody trick you off these streets, man. What you need to understand is you ain't gonna be able to do high capacity shit 7 days a week, 365, however you want to put it, motherfucker. 8, 12 hours, 10 hours a day, you ain't gonna be able to do it. For all you people that work 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week, you need to quit that job. There's more shit in life to do. I wish the fuck I would work for a job that make me go to work for 12 fucking hours a day for 7 days a week. What you working 10? That don't sound better, bitch. You might as well stay extra too. You done lost that seat. Nothing, nigga. Nigga, only thing you see in your goddamn house is the front door and the bed. Yeah, nigga, a fuck nigga not fucking on your fucker. You know what I'm saying? You just a nigga that got your fucking wrist and gone. You know what I'm saying? You better cut it out, man. Ain't nothing a man-made job. A man should not work no more than 6 hours, 8 hours a day. Ain't that something? That's how life should be designed. 4 days, 8 hours, 10 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? And still bring home a decent amount of money to survive. You know what I'm saying? That's what it should be like, but we know reality don't be like that. But anything that you doing that killing yourself, boy, stop that shit. Then you get out of work, you gotta go home and argue. Or you going home to a house that look like shit. To some food that look like shit. Hello, somebody. You need to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get up and put your foot down. Men, you go home, work 10, 12 hours a motherfucking day, and you get home and your goddamn eggs look like eggs. Hell yeah. Hello, somebody. Put your foot down. At least if you ain't gonna do me right, go buy me something to eat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you about a man that eat out, he gonna want to cook meal. A man know he married what he married when he got with her, or this his girlfriend, he know, hell, take me over your mama house. Take me somewhere to eat good. Hell, call one of those motherfucking homegirls you got that got 6, 7 kids that been training on how to goddamn get a man, you know what I'm saying? That don't want no man for real, you know what I'm saying? Don't know how to keep one type of women, you know what I mean? Cook like a motherfucker over there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You gotta know what you want though. But don't no man deserve to work, no woman. So imagine if the woman worked 10, 12 hours. Do she come home and still forced to cook? That's a tough question, huh? Yeah, cook together, let's get in this bit. But what about the man can't boil water for real? And the woman can cook. What's she supposed to do? Hell no, don't you teach me shit. You better go take me out to the ball game. You better take me out to the restaurant. Hello, somebody. Yeah. You gotta think about that. Cause you man, you get out of work. Mr. Eric, what's happening, baby? Flute. Yo, you mad you get out of work though, your old lady just as tired as you is. But you know what I mean? See, that's the thing. I can bypass the food part. Wash your ass, come on upstairs before we lay down, come on give me some. You know what I'm saying? I'll be cool, but if I don't fuck around, I miss them two type of appetite, you know what I mean? Type of eatings. You feel me? Oh, we're gonna have to play some Brother Lynch. Some Psycho Sad. You know what I mean? Gonna be a fight in this motherfucker. What's going on with say Big Bama? You already know a flu. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring you on Flute Friday, man. See what you popping like Friday. That's a real good friend, old Flute. He be around. We be around each other's. Good friend of mine, old Flute. That Flute Johnson? No. Yeah, but man. As I was sitting here though, I was just like I said, man. This Wednesday been a long day, man. Y'all know I got a couple little topics for y'all, man. And we're gonna ease on up out of here. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's been one of them days. So much going on too, y'all. We ain't paying attention. They steady kidnapping kids. That's an everyday conversation. Motherfucker taking kids. What? Back in the day, a motherfucker said, if they kidnap you, they gonna bring your ass back. Man, what type of motherfucker snatching kids, man? I mean, motherfucking tigers and bears snatch goddamn. You ain't eating little motherfuckers. You kidnapping them, and then you ain't sexing them. Or you just want to kill them. Go. I thought you was tough. Go get a motherfucker that'll fight back. Go grab you one of them little motherfucker Mike Tyson, one of them little 12 motherfucker year old, 13 little motherfuckers running up there in Harlem somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Go grab you one of them little motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You want a good fight back, goddamn, them little motherfucker whoop your ass to sleep out there in the street. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe this, man. I come from Alabama, man. It was the time I came up, man. They got a spot down there in Alabama called Hope, Alabama. You hear what I'm talking about? They had stopped they youngsters from smoking weed and drinking. They can every once in a while they get, they still can drink or whatever. I said, man, what they doing? They were teaching them boys to get ready to beat up other niggas. Hello, somebody. But they were teaching them boys to get ready, man. If you go over there, you ain't got no win, them boys gonna beat your ass, man. You got to know what you doing. Listen. You setting yourself up for bumps, bruises, and you ever had a knot on your head and scrapes and shit. Man, I'm telling you, that's what these boys were doing to you. Imagine that something going 250 pounds with air. Country strong. He a furniture mover. Every time he hit you, it's like he knocking socks off your ass. Make it so bad, hit you so goddamn hard, make you think you got on socks and you got them goddamn cross Jesus shoes on. You know what I'm saying? Hello, somebody. They was teaching them back then, hey, get your wind up, get your hands ready. When I went over there and I seen that, I consider myself as a good guy, little tough motherfucker in certain areas. But, I know who to fuck with, who not to fuck with. Like every nigga in the world know that, you can take a tough nigga and put him in the world. It's a nigga tougher. Hello, somebody. It's a nigga tougher than the tougher nigga. The tougher nigga, the tougher than the tougher nigga. The tougher than that nigga that's tough. You feel what I'm trying to say? That's a tough motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They don't get no tougher than that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
The damn smack.
Yeah.
The barcode.
That's his daddy tough. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Listen, that's insane tough, boy. But you got a motherfucker out here playing and don't know, you know what I mean? You got to know where you at all time. Know your surroundings. Check this shit out. You imagine these motherfuckers ain't smoking cigarettes and ain't drinking. And if you want to take over your neighborhood right now, instead of just letting the young guy be out there, you get them ready. Imagine being militant in your own neighborhood. That'll blow a motherfucker mind, man. Till you ride to a neighborhood, it's 15, 16 motherfuckers out there running in place, doing burpees. Up, down, up, down. Eat healthy. He ain't smoking. I don't knock the man that's smoking reefer, but cigarettes is fucked up on you. I can't lie. You know what I mean? Them vapors, Zorilla, the Ghostface Killer, them vapes bad motherfuckers. I can't believe how that took over either though. But man, you got them, you let them smoke a little weed and drink it whenever. But you take all that negative shit out of his way. It's 25, 30 motherfuckers in the summertime. It's only 6, 7 motherfuckers in the winter. But in the summer, you got these boys on the block. Imagine you got enough pull in your neighborhood to go to them and be like, hey, man, let's start playing football again as kids, Get them high, low, you big, tall, fat, short, shirts, no shirts. Keep the shirts on. I think that's how motherfucker came out the closet too early. You know what I'm saying? Keep your shirt on. Everybody play with their shirt on. Then you had a fat motherfucker like me. We had to play in white tees. You know what I'm saying? That's how that came along. You know that. That's how fat folk got introduced to
White tees.
No, yeah, white tees and shirtless. See, in the hood, you either played with the white tee or you came shirtless. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell you how I came. Yeah, I ain't want everybody to see my titties when I was young and fat like that. God damn, motherfucker, you think about all the kids now, you be like, man, you don't want to say it, be like, man, they soft though. Man, motherfucker back then was on your ass. Hey, you fat motherfucker. You be like, damn, man, you can't let them see you cry because you're going to be another fat crying motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, hello somebody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to be like, you know what I mean? You had to be strong in your get down. You know what I'm saying? You see a motherfucker say, hey, everything you did, if you were manning up, you were just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you had to be on your shit. So, hey, get your fat ass. God damn, man. AT, what's happening, baby? Down there and Newton, Alabama. I'm just telling what it is to be fat. So, you see a motherfucker, he got, like I said, I got my shirt off, and the motherfuckers one time to hurt your feelings. Like I say, soon as he see you with your shirt off, he said, ooh, that's gross. You put your shirt back on. Hello, somebody. You put your shirt back on. Now you play sports with your shirt on. You know what I'm saying? So fuck all that shirtless and all that. No, fuck that. I keep my shirt on. I don't want nobody. You know what I mean? Cause we came up in a different era. You know what I mean? If you did something that went right, people talked about you right then and there. Hell yeah, you still piss in the bed. Cause we had clothes hangers. I don't know if motherfucker had clothes hangers. Let me tell you something about a goddamn clothes hanger. That bitch don't lie. You fuck around there, go outside, hang drawers up on that clothes hanger. There's a streak in that motherfucker. We ain't have picture phones back then. Motherfucker had photogenic memory to say what them drawers were when they see them. Go over there and get them clothes out that little streak. Hello, somebody. Yeah. You goddamn, you go get, hey. That motherfucker done pissed in the bed, then fuck the whole bed up. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about motherfucker done fuck the whole bed up, man. You hear what I'm saying? Done fuck the whole bed up, pissing on it and everything. You know what that mattress was outside for? Christian pissed again. Hey, you know your mama and them and your folk fucked up. So whoever was the pisser, this is what they say about your ass. I'm tired of your ass pissing that mattress out. Yeah. Hey, they ain't making no better than what they say. With your piss ass. Hello, somebody. They'll say with your piss ass. Listen what I'm saying to you, man. That's the nicest way of saying you ain't shit, your piss ass. Yo, look, you done hurt my feelings anyway to set them matches outside. But when you done said Joe piss ass, you can't, I can't even bounce back. I can't, it ain't like I tried, you know me, but you know, on the reason they talked about you like this. Because you can sit up there and say 25 cuss words, do some shit you ain't got no business to do it, go to school, get in trouble. Then you come home and piss the motherfucking, you know what I mean? So then you got with him. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna talk about all my family, but I'm gonna tell you this. Man, listen, if I know goddamn, I'd have been goddamn, the key to richness is pissing. Man, I'd go to shout a lot of motherfuckers in my family. I found this out by doing a goddamn survey. Hello, somebody. If you came up and your cousin them got some money or did something they ain't got no goddamn business, you need to see the goddamn paper trail they done left behind their ass. You feel me?
Every time you say I ain't gonna say no names.
Then I go to name of motherfuckers and shit. Hello, somebody. Look. But yeah, man, you gotta think about that shit, man. People don't be knowing, man. So you be like, man, cause there's a lot of shit that happen in life. There's a lot of shit that goes on in life. But, you know, you gotta think about, like I said, it's the whole, man, the whole house had you full of shit, man, let me tell you. But it's like I said, your mother, the parent, the aunties, the uncle, you had to be tough. Mentally. That's the battle. I see why they talk so rough back then. That was the battle. Mentally was the battle. You ain't worried about no money because you ain't buying no motherfucker. And they let you know that too. I don't care no fucker, the black house or a white house. I bet you that motherfucker said this. You ain't buying that shit no motherfucking way. You heard that in your house? What you worried about it for? Ooh, that killed me. What you worried about it for? Listen what the word said. What you worried about it for? You ain't buying no damn way. Damn. That'll crush you. I don't mean I ain't like it. That ain't mean I ain't want it. It was tough being in them houses like that, man. You had to listen to another motherfucker. See, back in the day when your mama and your dad or your auntie or your cousin them fuss, you could hear from two, 3 doors down because everybody had a screen door that was open. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. The door was open, it was high, everybody ain't had no fucking central loud. You got the damn door open, that screen door open, you make sure them flies, close my goddamn door, you can let the flies in there. I don't remember one house I went to, except my uncles and them. They got, I ain't gonna lie to nobody, nigga. That's the coldest out in motherfucking Alabama right now. Shit. The coldest out right now. My uncle house. Yeah, I ain't staying with nobody else. My animal cut up. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna go down here with this goddamn, well, my uncle got this goddamn filter out blowing up your ass. You know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah. He ain't gonna listen. You can go a lot of places in America, you ain't got no air. And we came up in the house without no air. You put the fan on, that motherfucker come out with hot air. How the fuck do it blow hot air? I thought this bitch was supposed to try to help me.
Just speed up the fucking process.
Man, it brought more death in the room. Hey man, you ain't never been tormented until you came up, boy, in the middle of the hood at 9 or 10 at night. 85 degrees inside the house. And all you got is a goddamn turnaround fan in your goddamn window that's sucking in air.
No, you go outside to cool down.
Yes, the fuck. No, you think it's a game. Guess what we did one time? We got so creative, we took the goddamn fan and turned it on the outside, suck this out, this heat out this motherfucker. You hello somebody. God damn, you niggas be talking about some, why y'all, how did y'all deal? What? Y'all never have company. Don't nobody. Yeah. You can't start about how we ain't got no fan over there. You got asthma. You know, they used to say heat and asthma don't go together. You'll have to die over that bitch. I'm gonna tell you what you say, grandma house when everybody fought this one spot in the house. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Shit. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You fuck around now laying in the bed like this here. I remember the hold up, you used to have to hold your position. And then get what time you went to sleep because it was so damn hot. 5:30 in the morning. You'd have fought the heat all the way to 5:30 in the morning. It got cooler than the motherfucking up. And get what your dumb ass do? Roll up in some goddamn cover. Unless you a pissing, you a what? You pissing on yourself to keep yourself. Hell, I'm tired of being hot. I'm gonna piss on myself, goddamn. When I'm gonna set up an ice chill on myself. I'll tell you, boy. There's a lot of kids don't go through so you have to wonder now. It's so much shit happening that you'll think why kids pissing on themselves. Why kids is, you know what I'm saying? You know, using the bathroom on themselves. Have they been touched or, you know, who messing with them, who fussing at them. You know what I mean? What they see, man. You know, like when you back in the day, you just get up and walk through the house, you see little shit. You know how when you a kid, you be seeing little stuff flash off the wall, them shapes and designs and all them faces in the dark and shit. That shit got to be real, bro. Motherfucker be like, when I was young, I seen a curved dog with a purple tail and a head that spin all around, shit like that. I really seen the dog that motherfucker with a six-legged dog. I seen a six-legged dog one time. I was riding down the road with my uncle one time. I swear to God, man, we was in Hills. You know, I'm from Mileville, Alabama. Everybody. We riding down the road, and you know, my grandma used to tell me all the time about drinking. She said, "Boy, that drinking will put you through some things." And this one time, I know that she went lying, cause I like to quit drinking and started back the same damn time. I'm riding down the road with my uncle. He said, "Boy, y'all see that man standing over there with all that red on? It's so goddamn black you can't even see your hand in front of your goddamn face." My cousin driving, I like to jump in the front seat with that motherfucker. You know what I'm trying to tell you? He said, "Y'all don't see that man over there with all that red on?" I ain't want to tell my uncle, "Man, you about to go to hell." Hello, somebody. I ain't want to tell my uncle that, so the first thing I can say is, "Ooh, I don't want to ride back here with his ass." If you see this motherfucker up on fire right now, I got goosebumps telling you this story. When he said that, my mind know that when alcohol kick in, ain't no telling what the fuck you can do or you can see. And it went right back to what my grandma said, "Boy, you drank that alcohol, that shit'll show you something that you ain't ready for." So I always try to drink now in lighted areas. Make sure it ain't a lot of bullshit going on, you know what I'm saying? But I promise you, boy, that man had me scared. He was serious. You feel me? It was serious, man. That's why I see go back to what you going through in your life. You know what I mean? The shit that you be faced with. You know, when shit start to reoccur, can it wake up old shit? You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you gotta watch the kids, like, you know what I mean? And then what people really had to do is when you can for other people's kids, cause their family went through tragedies. You know what I mean? They ain't got both of their parents no more. They just got siblings. You gotta quit treating them damn kids like shit. Hello, somebody. I see it every goddamn day. Motherfucker go get some goddamn kids. Give them to me, I'll take care of them. Because you know why they taking care of them? They got a stick on the end of their goddamn name. Yeah. That motherfucker get about $1,800 for however long they stick around. After she get 18, we got 4 more up under. Every time she stick around, they stick around long enough. But then you got these other folks in your goddamn house. You can't control them because they already been raised, huh? You treat them like shit because you don't want them but a check. I'm so tired of seeing that shit right now. Taking over these little kids' lives, fucking with these kids because you ain't got nothing to do with your motherfucking self. I'm telling you, man, they talking about karma or God gonna get them. Shit, you need to let me see it. I really want to see the get back. You feel me? Hell yeah. Because them kids don't deserve that, man. And I speak heavily for the kids because listen. You couldn't tell me I ain't had the best life coming up. Now, I can't say that I didn't deserve them whoopings. I just ain't deserve how you whoop me. Hello, somebody. You hear what I said now? Hear what I said when I pulled up there and got out that car? I said, I ain't gonna say I ain't deserve them whoopings. I ain't gonna say I deserve how you whoop me. Beating the shit out of me. I ain't gonna say I deserve that now. But what is enough? You ain't learning? I gave you a pow, and you still went back and did it. Boom, boom, bam, now, and you still cutting up. I'm gonna fuck this nigga up then. You know what I'm saying? So it went from whippings to trying to get him straight to I'm gonna have to show this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, well, just talk to me when you can now. Yeah. Hey, you know when you are stuck out of line with them, and that's the first thing they put their hand on to hit you with, you know, when you got that type of raising. You know what I mean? The older people, they did different shit. You know what I mean? They really cared about the situation. I'm gonna get back to the point I was making with the families that got these adopted kids and these fucked up families. They fucked up people in they circle, and they ain't doing that for them, but treat them like shit. That shit showing off now, man. That shit is wearing these kids out. Your grown ass already live. Listen, man, if you 400 pounds and little goddamn Angie is 6 years old in a fucking ballerina dress that's scrubbing the ground, rolling all over the fucking ground she walk because your fat ass, you used to be able to do shit. Quit trying to live through that 6-year-old. Goddamn, by the time you got triple bypass surgery, whatever the fuck they call. The goddamn kidney stones. You done worried the shit out of. They took my bladder at 9. She was stressing me the fuck out. My gallbladder came out. You hate to see a 11-year-old tell you, yo, she made my gallbladder come out. She had me fasting and eating rabbit food, and I couldn't eat this, I couldn't do that. You gotta quit making your kid do shit that you ain't do. That's what it bought. Listen, I'd rather have a not shit ass parent than a motherfucker that making a kid do what they don't want to do. Yeah, you can look at some kids. Now, I ain't gonna say mine the best, but you can look at something. I can look at mine and say, boy, they ain't gonna be shit. But I know the truth. I'm willing to accept the fact. As long as I keep him out of prison and keep him out of jail, I did my job. You know what I'm saying? He graduate, she graduate, they graduate, I did my job. Baby, you did great. I ain't do it on my own either. You know what I'm saying? But when you get these motherfuckers out here, like I said, you want to take your son, he 10 years old, you want to take him to the track and field because your leg got broke, you want to make him run up and down the goddamn track. Man, I hope they break your other motherfucker leg. Hello, somebody. I hope they take that motherfucking cab off your ass. Hey, I hope you walk down the stairs and you just so happen to fall down them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Man, I swear to God. You gotta know that though, man. You in the house trying to feed everybody some shit. Man, listen, you know why you ain't on top shelf? You a cooker, motherfucker. You ain't a chef, you a cook. It's a difference between a cooker and a chef. Yeah, go cook. You a ramen noodle cooker. Yeah, you ain't no goddamn souffle cooker. You making the point I'm making. You trying to make your family do. Oh my God, let me tell you about the other shit. The one that come home and leave with God first. Go put my paper towel right down that thing. I'm the one that leave with God first. Let me tell you something, man. Y'all. It's okay to believe in God. I gotta drink me some water on this. What y'all drinking out there in that Mucky Mouth land? Y'all stupid. Excuse me up. Y'all raise that cup up. Besides that H2O, you still gotta have a good time with that water. Raise that cup up, put it down right here. Bring it on in. Well, I feel like I need to open one of them bottles up or something. But
Front door.
yeah. There go red, y'all. You know I'm kind of forgetful in my head. What's going on? What I was just saying before I had drunk that water. I said I'm gonna tell you another thing, and I was talking about
They come with something and leave with God.
yeah, the motherfucker that wanna put God in everything. Thank you, Lord, for the water. Thank you, Lord, for these shoes. Thank you, God, for everything. I understand that. I appreciate that dearly. But if I can't talk to you without God, don't even want to talk about. You don't listen. Hey. Say my name, but boy, don't oversay my name. Don't. Every time I see you, this the only thing you come with is a God conversation. That is mine. Yeah. Well, don't come at me with it every time. I can't even talk to you, my cousin. I can't even talk to you now. We arguing. I can't even talk to my cousin no more. You want to say, God, Father, you know, what God had showed me this. I'm going to tell you, that's some sad shit. I talked to my cousin one time. One of my little cousins had passed, man. God rest their soul. And they just led so hard with God, I ain't even want to go in there. She said, well, you know, Godfather had came and approached him, Godfather in the light. I said, how else you gonna go? You know what I'm saying? You can't take me with a serious though, cause you know, got doggone. I understand God is good, God is great. I'm with God. You know what I mean? I'm one of his. Boy, don't take me too hard. Don't let people take you too hard with that. Cause then the one that's showing you that they got the most in God is the hypocritical folks in the world. You don't think I see you down there, Mr. Richard, sitting on top of them people porch. That's a whole house you sitting there, Mr. Richard. That ain't Sister Mary clapping ass. That's clapping ass down there. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Richardson. What's going on, man? We got Humble Red here. He eased on in on that good Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah, I'm here. How y'all doing out there? Everybody all right out there? Hope you're having a great day. If you didn't have a great day, you're gonna have a great tomorrow. Now, what you saying about everybody put the strength on God but ain't walking in God's word? That is true. That's why a lot of people turn away from the church, because they get church hurt, because they look up to those people in the church and then see them outside the church and it's a totally different person.
I want my pastor to sell weed. Hello, somebody. I'm just saying I need to be a gangster, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? I need you to.
What's really going on?
I need you to take over. I need you, if the demons pop up, I need you to be ready to whoop somebody's ass. You praying like a motherfucker, but I need you. You tough as hell because ain't no demons around. You big
There
preacher.
ain't no demons around.
There's some Satanizing motherfucker, but there ain't no demons around. I need you to be ready to kick some ass first. You need to... all that preaching and shit you doing. I love you for that. Don't let me get wrong. I be in church too. But
Do it again.
But when it's time for the real ass kicking, I need. They go.
So you say you need 100 church folks just to gorilla?
No, I just need to say,
Oh, okay.
Pastor. I know you hang up, Pastor. Oh, okay. I thought you hung up, Pastor.
I thought you hung up on me.
They over here.
They on my ass.
I need you to tell me, put the phone so they can hear me. I'll be over there in a minute. Put it down. Lock yourself in the closet.
Right on now.
Yeah, I need you to be able to come on in there. Chat, what's happening, baby? Yes, sir. Yeah, that type of shit I need, man. See, a lot of times we get into it. Over glorifying, you know what I mean? Man, I understand that. You supposed to speak about God. You supposed to speak about the greatness, the power. You know what I mean? You supposed to do that. But some people you can tell when they just overdo it. Now I'm gonna tell you.
Now is it that they overdo it, or is it's not in their heart? They just saying it.
No, they just that's where they going. I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you this. I got an auntie. You got an auntie that's like this, but she ain't fake phony with it. I'm talking about ain't. Listen, I bet you ain't finna touch nothing in her house without Satan with Satan hands. You gonna put a little oil in your vessel around there, buddy. You know I ain't lying, and I love her to death. She never folded. She never went nowhere with it. My auntie would let you know before you even. You better put some Jesus in that, bro. Listen, you better put a little God in your eye.
Put a little Lord on.
Man, listen, before you eat that red hot, you don't want the devil to find out. You need to put a little God in that sausage you about to bite. I swear to God. Okay. And I ain't talking about it. I love her to death. You feel me? Mm-hmm. When she call you, she gonna lay a verse on you so tough. I call her right now. Sometimes that's what I need to do because I need a verse. She'll lay something on you, and it's sent. It's given to her. Mm-hmm. You will know when it's like that. But I'm talking about you go over that nigga house. Hey, how you doing? Come on here, Father God's been good. Oh Lord, I'm gonna get on about here. Yeah, them goddamn beans ain't got no goddamn synchronized saints in them. And that goddamn leftover ass chicken that you had in there, no wonder ain't nobody ate that shit.
You ain't prayed over.
You ain't prayed over, goddamn. You just fried it. You just putting that shit in there. I want to go meal a demon house sometime. That goddamn shit tastes good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit, we don't cook with flour. We try to keep everything fluff and lily. You know what I mean? I need some sanctified soul in this motherfucker. Some wrongness in this motherfucker. I need to know a preacher that's fucking
I need some wrongness.
Yeah. You know, you gotta have a deacon, a preacher, or somebody that's not fucking somebody on the front bench. You know what I mean? Damn. What I need some of that.
Make you feel more at home.
Man, you got to. Okay. Imagine you had a preacher. Man, what's up, Roosevelt? I ain't see you up in there. Imagine you had a preacher that ain't never did that. Who he talking to? What he talking about? Right. He can't relate to the man that he talking about. He give him the word to another say, but he can't tell you nothing when it's time to guide. Like I said, I got him for a demon fighter. Cause over here right now, I'm on 1212. South Central.
It's a lot of them.
It's a lot of them. I need you over here. I need you to bring 25 Bibles with you.
25 Bibles.
I need you over here right now. and don't forget what they call a little bit of.
Which one?
The little booklets.
Oh, the Daily Breads?
And don't forget the Daily Breads.
Hey, shout out to anybody know what the Daily Bread is.
Yeah, the Daily Bread. Don't forget the Daily Bread. The little booklets.
For sure, Ron. I see you.
What's going on with it, man? Hello, Miss Stella. Yeah. All right, now, come on in there. Yeah, don't forget them. Hey, I'm telling you, a preacher can preach, but he ain't got nothing to preach about because he ain't been through. Is he what you false prophesizing? You can't tell me.
So what you saying? He Joe Olsen or something?
Yeah, he lying.
Okay.
Joe, because he's too proper for me. Hey, Joe, I ain't got nothing but your hustle. Make them $54 million a year.
But don't open up your church when you have a natural disaster.
Man, listen, man, I ain't let another niggas in my house. I agree with that nigga when he said, hey, Y'all didn't go on out there. Listen, now if the doors of the church stay open, your niggas gonna steal the pews. You know niggas went in there and stole pews out of the church, stole the microphone. They had to do a concert, went in there and stole the microphones out of the church. He God on this. He don't own it. Let me get the microphones about it up. No, brother, I'm telling you what's God love is the truth. Joel Osteen, he thought smart. All this shit ain't been paid for yet. Goddamn, and ain't got that much insurance on it. Let me have to pay that shit off. I let them people came in here and told that motherfucker we could have got a new sanctuary. He did it for God. Hello, somebody.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go back to you though. Joel Osteen only telling you stories. Anybody that get up there and talk with his eyes closed and walk like he's still floating, that's a skit.
That's that's acting.
Man, the motherfucker gliding while he walking. This is how he look like he walking like this up. You see that movie Mars Attack with when it came down the aisle, she was moving like this. That's how Joel be moving on stage. Now turn around for to go off the edge. And cause he talk. Yes, we can save God. When God comes to save your life, he will be a flying sorcerer.
A flying sorcerer.
And he will touch you in the back of your soul and shall rain down nothing but blessings. Hallelujah. Yeah.
So basically you saying he one of the greatest thespians out there, one of the greatest
Man,
actors.
by the time he point that finger, you go to falling out with blessing.
Right.
Get they wallet. That's what he said. Get they wallet. Get they wallet. Yeah. Why your seats number in your church?
Because you already know what the occupation is, so you don't have to number the seats.
Why your seats number?
Right.
You put your name in a bucket and they telling you what they know where you was sitting at.
Right.
Come on, man.
Scripted. It's all scripted.
Man, you get up there and they call your name. Let me tell you something. Don't mess around there, get up there, you don't call my real name. How do I say this? God's calling Keandre. I said, I'll get up there. My name Fat Boy, motherfucker. What you gonna say now? Tell me my nickname.
Right.
If God gave you said God gave you that. Said God gave you my real name. What my nickname is?
Explain that part, right?
What my mama and them name is? God talking to you right now.
Right. What's my family name?
Hey, I'm so dumb. I get up there and say something like, God got my kidneys all tied up. Knowing something else fucked up on me. Just see what you gonna say. If you fuck around there and say, yeah, I'm for real. I'm like that. You fuck around there and say, God said he gonna remove it. What he gonna remove?
Something that don't need to be gone?
You about to kill me.
Oh, no.
I got some balls for your ass. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you gotta be ready to go through that though. That's why I say, I'd rather have a preacher that touched down in the street, at least shot 2 people.
Damn.
Yeah, he gave his life to God for real.
Then.
He gave his life to real.
Just came home.
And let me tell you something else. I know this from first-hand experience. I watched the preacher get out of prison for killing a man, and then when they tried to put him out the church because they tried to say that he wasn't ordained or he couldn't be because he was a felon preacher.
What does that say in the Bible that you can't be?
Hold on. That would make you think if is it scripted? Is it scripted?
Right.
Because
his murder was in the Bible.
Yeah. You messing with a man that really got God word. I want to hear him. Man, I got 2 uncles as a preacher. My uncle that was preaching way before my other uncle started preaching. Man, he scared the shit out of God. Man, he deboted. He talked with aggression. Let me tell you how my uncle sounded. That's why I'm not trying to be funny on that. And I love him, but God had to let him come in. Let me tell you something, boy, when I talk to you. That's how it sounded, didn't it? You see that? You see all that power you had to speak with? Let me tell you something.
The assertiveness.
I won't play that, and I ain't gonna go through that. And when I get to that, I'm gonna let you know. Man, by the time you heard that man speak, you had to get this. Who you talking to me?
So what did I do?
Who he talking to me? God, like he using my name so hard. Lord, hammer. I told you to take his soul.
You had to duck a little.
Take, hey, God damn, God, listen.
Hold on now. Hold
I said I
on.
want you to take his soul. Wow. And by the time you leave out of church, you saved everybody you get. Hey man, y'all come over there and get saved.
You scared? Tell hey,
Yo, I told him I got a real man. But see, that's what I need. You need that. Infirmness in men. When you, and that's a different. When you shake an old man hand, how you shake an old man hand? Like this? No. When you shake, in case you a man, you don't know how to shake another man's hand. A real man.
thumb to thumb.
But when you shake it, it got to be some
Yeah.
firm,
A firm handshake.
steady.
You always think of it as like, you always think
Who power gonna be more?
It's, the old man just want to know if you a bitch or not. So you gotta grip it.
I mean,
Hey.
it's a lot, it has something. That has something to do with
I ain't gonna lie to you. An old man shake my hand, got there, he put some more power in it. I couldn't wait till I could see that bitch again so I could shake her hand again.
Yeah, now see,
Ooh.
watch it now. Cause see, now old men used to do trades, concrete work.
I don't get no
masonry,
fuck. Get what I did.
Electric work them the power lines. They grab your shit, and they damn near snatch your arm out the socket.
I understand that, but see, your house. I was being polite. I said, hey, how you doing?
You got on your ass.
He grabbed my shit. I'm like, oh, you took that motherfucker with me. Now I'm at home, beat my shit. Oh, I'm gonna power this bitch up. Oh, I'm gonna power this bitch up on my mama. To get this bitch so powerful. I'm just talking shit. But hello,
That's the last thing you thinking about. That's the last thing.
you know I had to throw one. You know I had to throw one little curve in
That's
her.
left ear.
But no, I just, I'm in there power this motherfucker
beating it to death.
up.
I'ma
You
get
know,
it together.
look.
Oh my god.
You know I had to throw one in there, but
Wow.
look, I'm in there power this motherfucker up. So next time I see this nigga, when I grab your goddamn hand, you gonna say, yes sir, young fella, yes sir, young fella. I see you, young man. No, you gonna know, oh man, I'm grabbing and squeezing your motherfucking bone out your hand. Shit, motherfucking grab me like this and said,
Hey man, that was classic. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna be, we gonna go back to it. That was a good one.
yeah, but I'm just saying though,
Wrapping
man.
that motherfucker, getting it together.
Man, motherfucker, that's I'm talking about motherfucking pull. Damn, nigga.
Calluses on his hand to pull the skin off your
Nigga,
shit.
damn you, and I want to say, where we in a former place, I want to say, what the fuck wrong with you?
What did I do to you,
What the
motherfucker?
fuck going on?
Right,
What the fuck would you grab me like that for, bro?
right.
Okay, Hey, I can understand you, bro, but I'm just saying, you know, get that motherfucking prime. Oh, I got this motherfucker here getting strong.
What does that part have to do with the... Okay.
The choking on your chicken, they call it chicken choking.
Oh.
Oh, shit. And boom, I got to do it 15 times a day.
All right, fuck
Billaball is power.
Man, fuck that. Pause.
And then I'm just saying, hey man, but you know, and I understand that you know how you supposed to conduct yourself, carry yourself as a man. So you do bump into a man, but he caught my guard because at the same time, didn't nothing about my character have. I got to show him how strong I am, how manly I am. But you got to be firm. So on the thing, I felt like, man, you tried to show out on me or something.
Trying to punk you.
Trying to, yeah, like and I got too much respect for you. So you really make me feel some type of way, because I don't know how another man feel. But I feel like once you do something manly to me, you done took me out my goddamn character.
I gotta watch you wash your motherfucking hand.
What? You can? You can? Hell yeah. All the goddamn meat you part of the test with meat.
Oh, Lord.
Cause I'm just being real. And I'm just, you know, I gotta shoot me one joke or two. But being for real, you gotta think, man, that motherfucker fuck with you like this. Shit like that makes a man, a young man, you know, make you, hey man, you tried to intimidate me.
So, do you... Okay, one thing I learned, you don't have to be aggressive or act with aggression. So when you go through that with somebody like that, do you get aggressive right then and there, or
Yeah, I do. I get mad fast.
real quick?
And you know my face don't lie. Look at wrong to my 15 times.
Yeah.
Wrong, man. It was just a damn joke, man.
That was a good one.
Hey, but no, see, my face don't lie. My face card don't lie.
Okay.
As soon as you piss me off, I can smile and be like, man, should I go and get my lick back now? And a lot of time, the person that did you in the wrong way can see that face expression it go two ways. Either I'm on the same shit, that's why I brought that shit, or I ain't gonna fuck with him and see what he gonna do.
Right.
Now I'm plotting on your ass. Now I can't be around you
Now
till
you
I
in
get my
trouble.
lick back.
Yeah, you're right. Now you're in trouble.
Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get my lick back, and I don't care what it take to get my lick back.
I'm gonna break your little knobby ass hand.
Yeah. Or I might see you try to help something, put it in the car and just drop it on the ground. Oh, there goes sister. She made that cake. Yeah, my fault. Let me help you.
You done fucked up.
Yeah. You want me to tow your car? You missing the headlight now.
I don't put the straps on it.
Oh, I ain't fuck the scraps. I don't put scraps on too much. No, whatever from the amateur tour. Amateur tour put scraps on.
Okay.
Bag into it. Act like your truck move.
You crushed everything, just tore all of it up.
I ain't gonna pay for it. You know, shit like that. So, but at the same time, or just go and get my lick back and bump into you like you just shook my hand. Yeah. Now I just shook a man's hand one time before. This is a real true story. I shook his hand, man, and he went to like he tried to pull me, man. And I had alcohol in my system.
So you said something.
I gave that nigga one of them 6 cents. You ever seen that movie 6 cents with Marlon Wayne with the basketball player? Mm-hmm. I pulled that nigga and grabbed the head and said, "Cole, what's up?"
Got on.
Yeah, look, because I had to change my mindset. Cause when I snapped, you can see that. Oh man, shit now.
You're
No, motherfucker, listen. You tried to play with me.
Right. We had to go there.
And I was on this alcohol, and I ain't want to go and swing on your ass.
Right. I wanted to swing on you.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Another thing too. If a man reaches out his left hand, what that mean? You know what that mean when a man reaches out his left hand? You know? Disrespectful.
Disrespectful, yeah.
He's disrespectful. Now I understand you got some in your hand and I'm coming around.
I say, if I'm holding my baby and I see my nigga, I'm gonna dap him. I got my baby in my hand.
Yeah, I understand. We know that. I'm talking about.
Oh, I got my baby, man. I can't dap you up, nigga.
No, we know that. We know that though.
Yeah, right.
I'm talking about we sit on the porch drinking a beer. You ain't got nothing in your hand but a cigarette.
Right, and the motherfucker hit you with the. Yeah.
And we cooling it, and you come with the left hand. I'm just gonna walk past your ass. I do it all the time. That means you won't. If you want a problem, you can get what you're looking for. Yeah, I come over here beneficial. I see me that I lost that teeth. I don't get no damn about losing another one. You got to do it to me, I'm gonna do it to you. But since you already showed me your hand, I ain't fucking with it. And sometimes I see people dapping up. Can you dapping up too many people at one time? You just okay, I understand that too. You feel me? Everybody on the porch. Hey, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
If you hang in a tight circle, everybody on that porch is your people.
You want one by one?
I mean, you're not supposed to.
I'm just saying, I one by one, but I see old head do this. What's up now? What's up now?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Respect. He still, he ain't disrespecting.
Touch everybody because we all people. So
Yeah. So that's what he doing. But you know what I mean. I see men, and I tell my son
purposely do it. Though.
Yeah, I see men. Yeah, deliberately. Deliberately.
I know what you mean by purposely, like.
Yeah, you can tell when it come off like that.
I ain't got enough respect to give you my right hand, so.
Yeah.
I hand you my left here.
So I'm just gonna drop my guns all the way down. Don't play with me. I mess around, slap the shit out you. You don't know why.
I'm trying to play. Right.
Yeah, because you already know a man don't do that. Right. But you know, a lot of times now we get out of respect level where we think we think men know. They don't.
They ain't been groomed. They don't even know that. There's a lot of youngest now don't even know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't know about the left and right hand. They don't know that shit.
Yeah, and that's sad.
You watch them do that shit all the time. I watch sports and they go to dap each other up. They hit them with the left hand, all that shit. I mean, just they don't know it.
Yeah.
The old head look at it.
Well, you know
so
what? I think sometimes when you make so much money or you get older, you forget respect anyway. I have heard some folk, older men and women, call, because you 60, 50, 40, because you 50-something, 40 years old, when you address the older person that's your auntie and your uncle or your family member, you just call them by their first name.
No. You know what? That comes from a lack of respect as a child. And it's not instilled in you because I'm 47. I'm 3 from 50. And I still speak to the elders of my tribe as the way I'm supposed to address them. As I've been addressing them my whole life.
Yeah.
That's the respect, that's the love, that's how you were groomed to do it.
Right.
And that's just what it is. Now, I got some disrespectful motherfuckers, some disrespectful elders. I just don't even call them by name at all.
Don't say that to them, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Just spark conversation.
I keep it at what it is.
About something they did. You made that peanut butter pie. Look, you made that peanut butter pie.
Oh, you ain't gonna. You did that.
I ain't got to call your name. That pie was good. Would you get your keys out your coat? Okay.
But the thing about it is, and it's just like with people in the streets. Your family know what they done said about you. They know what they said when you left the room. They know how they used your name when you wasn't in the room. So when you walk in and you give them that energy without just not acknowledgement of it, you know what you did. We ain't got to do this. I got people right now that be around me, that be around the people that I call family, my loved ones. I don't even acknowledge them, but they sitting right in the room because you know what you did.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do this.
Right.
They ain't gonna act like, I wonder why he didn't speak to me, or why he don't speak to me. You know why. You called the police on me. That's why I don't fuck with you.
We ain't gotta lose no sleep behind the door.
You feel what I'm saying? And we not.
Yeah.
You can sit there and be cordial with the people that look past your shortcomings, but I can't look past it because you did something to me that I ain't do nothing to you.
Man, I'm gonna tell you why I said the limit of stature. I was in church, I be in and I hear younger guys that feel like they done got themselves to a certain level. And they'll say, I don't know a lot of names, so I don't know people like that. And I hear them say, Margaret, we can go over there if you want to. And I look and I'm thinking to myself, damn, boy, that's disrespectful as fuck.
That's Sister Johnson. That ain't Margaret.
I don't get no fuck who. I don't get no damn. You don't say her name right. Just say sister.
Yeah, right. Mrs.
Mrs.
Yeah, right. Ma'am. Anything.
Damn.
Just put the respect title on it.
But see, they ain't go him. You a glorify this motherfucker that ain't shit, and you find out he at the house doing P Diddy shit.
You're right. He a diddler.
And then at the same time, he gonna shock the world. He gonna show the world he fucked up. He'll show the world that he fucked up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Exposing himself. But at church, and out in the world, you know what I mean? He everybody think the high on. I don't like that shit, man. I feel that you need to be on your A game. Like I said, you 50 years old and you got aunties and uncles and grandmas and so forth and people. And you feel like you can address them without saying that. I can't do it. I can't even feel that way.
It's not in me. It's not in me to be like that because I'm a reflection of what brought me up.
Man.
You understand what I'm saying? And I know my grandmother is proud. She's still here to this day. My grandmother is proud when I enter a room because she sees me acknowledge every elder as I'm supposed to, how she raised me to be.
Well, check this out. And it ain't because of everybody either. I raised my son a little different than I was raised. And it messed with me so much sometimes. Because I was raised under the foot, the boot belt, the switch. And if I ain't say respectfully stuff to the elders, it was different. The belt, the boot belt, what the hell you said? What you say? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the conversation that I had with my uncles now, he dead and gone, and how he lived when I got here. When I moved to Toledo, Ohio, he was like, hey man, see though, you calling up here, and hell, I done let you talk to me. You was at the house, you would be saying, yes sir, no sir. Mm-hmm. And I think about that today, because he told me, man, it ain't like that here. I mean, you respectful, you always carry your respectfulness wherever you go, because no matter who you is or where you go, respect gonna stand in front of anything. And that's how you can tell sometimes a southern person from in a grocery store or something, you know what I mean, or anywhere, the way they carry themselves. So check this out. By me raising my son here, I went through the motion of trying to figure out, should he say yes sir or no sir? You feel what I'm saying? Or when do he know to say it? Or do he say it to the right person? Because at the same time, I want him to have that. I want him to have, you know what I mean? But up north, we say yes sir, no sir. I'm saying in the south, we say yes sir, no sir, no ma'am, yes ma'am. In the north, they hit you with the, yeah. Or that straight up hard word, no. And I went through that with my wife too on my son. Now that might not trigger a lot of people, but it triggered me because I know how I was raised. You feel what I'm saying? It triggered the hell out of me. That's a hard conversation for me to have with my wife because we were raised 2 different ways. But her parents come out the South too. But they raised them in the North too. A lot more faster, like, you know what I mean? That's rapid speed. That's gunfire speed, you ask me. Yeah, quicker way. You know, they used to tell us, if you disrespect your elders, that's a quicker way to hell. You know what I mean? Quicker way to you know what I mean? So back in the day, I used to try to watch how I say, hoping I can add on some of them good days. You know what I'm talking about? Try to run around 100 old folks, I can say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You want me to pick up your cane? Get your cane? Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. How your granny doing? Great, just fine. Like that blueberry pie that you make. Knowing damn well I don't like no blueberry goddamn pie that you make.
Hey, pecan.
Yeah, they goddamn. Let me tell you something. We stayed at the road down there. This old Indian lady. And you know, old folk got a good way of showing that they ain't gonna fuck with you. But they'll never let you know that they ain't fucking with you.
No, nope. But you'll know.
You'll know.
They ain't fucking with you.
You can show all the up support in the world. Well, old folk don't fuck with you. They ain't gonna let you, cause they know that you ain't doing that no harm way.
Right.
But I ain't gonna let you either put me in harm way.
Right. Ain't gonna let you play with it.
Man, that woman brought that food up there to my grandma, man. She said, yeah, Miss Fry. I said, I brought you some of this. She's a real Indian lady down here in Mineville, Alabama. Brought that food up there to that lady. That woman said to herself, I don't know what the shit she think. Wait till the woman got down the road, throw the food out the back toe. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Huh? You can see the generosity, but I ain't gonna eat this bullshit that everybody keep on bringing to me. You talking about?
Oh, folks, I used to hear people say I can't eat the devil's food.
Oh, yeah.
And that stick with me to this day.
Man, listen, man. You ever see Fred Sapp when he go to sopping in his own bowl? Man, you don't know them folks brought to you. They can be at home sopping in the pan.
Oh, yeah. That was a good episode. Lamar hit it. You all lapping all in
Man, you lapping, sopping. You ain't got no shoes on, cats running around the house.
Running across the counter.
Woo, goddamn it.
Nibbling on the meat.
Woo.
When I see that shit, when I be looking on social media, I be watching, I be seeing like, the one where they feed the dog?
Yeah.
And they put it back in the...
Yeah, that's kind of crucial. I seen one when the man said, no, that was on the movie. Martin Lawrence said, you want to know how black folk do it? Move the dog from the table. And Black Knight, yeah, they're one of my favorite little funny little movies I like to watch. He said on Black Knight, he said he dug in the peas and let the dog lick a hand. He said, and I know right then and there I'd have got up. You had to kill me more. Yeah. Hey, you had to seize,
sure.
You had to get on out of there. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't have ate nothing.
I wouldn't have been able to do nothing. All right, Ray, you just get in here, man. What you got on your chest, baby? We ain't gonna hold you long. I know you gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta punch the clock.
Yeah, man. It's good to be a clock puncher.
Oh, yeah, responsibility.
Yeah.
Hold yourself to it.
It be something you ain't got shit to do now.
I'm gonna touch on something you touched a while back because I had a situation earlier today that I had to disrespectfully check somebody today. A motherfucker that I know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch who you got around you and who you call your aces and your partners. Because some people forget where they was at one point in their life. And they get to a certain measure in life, and then they think that their whole mission in life is to belittle the next person.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker got a great idea, but because you didn't think of it, it's all, man, fuck that. Oh, nigga, you'll never get nowhere with that. When you didn't get nowhere with what you had going on.
Right.
Somebody came along in your life and blessed you and got you together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody always return anything you got to say with something negative or try to belittle what you saying, get away from them people.
Yeah. No, you go right then. Right then.
Where they got you fucked up at, that's where you leave them at. You understand what I'm saying? Because your people that love you, they're gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna help you see something that's positive instead of just dragging you through negative.
Right.
Some motherfuckers like to belittle people in front of groups and crowds, but then want to act like your best friend when ain't nobody around.
Right.
Them people like that, get the fuck away from them.
Well, before you got here, I had just spoke on something like that because of some bullshit. You know what I mean? And that would go back to what I was saying about letting your kids. You got your kids. You trying to make your kids live your life.
No, you can't do that.
Motherfucking kids out here doing battle. Man, motherfucking broke their ankle twice. It ain't for 'em.
Yeah.
Baby stressing. Baby 10 years old, 16-year-old shooting dope. 16.
Right.
I know. I picked some up. You put too much pressure on these kids.
Right. You trying to get them to walk the path that you didn't walk. And the thing about it is that everybody is their own. All you can do is lay a foundation for them.
Right.
After you lay the foundation, they're going
You'll be amazed how they turn out.
Yeah, but they're going to take their own path regardless.
Yeah.
I know some parents that did what they were supposed to do for their kids. And their kids still turned out pieces of shit.
But that's what I just told you before you got here.
I'm talking about
what I said.
Straight up.
You can look at your kid.
Shit.
You can look at your kid and say, "Boy, that motherfucker ain't gonna be shit."
But all you got to do as a parent, and let me tell y'all this, parents, and I know y'all ain't gonna like this, and I'm probably gonna get some flack about this one, but I really don't give a fuck. This need to be said. You are not your kid's friend. You're their parent. They look for you for guidance. They look for you to be groomed and a foundation to understand, okay, consequences and repercussions. You got to teach your kids that. If you fucked up, and you know personally you fucked up, don't instill that in your kids thinking you helping your kids. Because at the end of the day, you ain't doing nothing but fucking their mental state up, so where they can't interact in the world, just like your dumb ass can't interact in the world. You can't go nowhere because don't nobody want you around. Why? Because of your mouth. But you let your kids, you put that in your kids, so now your kids can't go nowhere. They treat you just like they treat your kids like they treat you. You keep your ass over there.
Well, that ain't parenting. That's 101 bad parents. That's 101 bad parenting.
Okay.
If you got your kids acting like you, that's a good thing too. That you got your kids acting like you, but y'all keep y'all ass on over there.
Yeah. Really, don't come over here with that shit.
Yeah. So it's,
We got babies in
hey,
the
I'm
future
glad.
over here.
I'm glad that your kids act like you. So I ain't gotta tell you because you ain't gonna tell them. When you come over my house, you're dropping all that shit in the floor, and you're nasty living. I don't want you over here.
I'm just talking about nasty mentality.
No, I'm talking about they go with all of it. I'm putting all of them about. It start from how you carry it.
Yeah.
When you come over here with your nasty attitude, when you eat my food, where the motherfucker sit on your throat, ooh, that's nasty. Don't get no more of them. Look, I bet you won't put that fork to your damn mouth. Look,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Let me get that ball.
Let me get that next bite out your goddamn mouth. You thought you were gonna take goddamn. Oh, I don't want to eat one of them nasty hot dogs. You won't either, goddamn. You see how I did that? You won't either. When I grab that motherfucking lip, I'm gonna snap all your taste bud out your goddamn mouth. I bet you won't drink that goddamn Kool-Aid that goddamn nasty to eat. I bet you won't want them spots, don't you? You want one of them? You want one of them?
One of them big cakes.
Hey, one of them spots. You want one of them spots enough? Drink some water, little heifer. Yeah, you can make so bad. This gonna be yours for the rest of your life and write your name on that motherfucker 3 times. In case you ain't see on this side, put on this side. In a black marker. Hell yeah, tape it up.
I just hate seeing when miserable people put misery in their children, and then their children are going through a horrible life trying to just grow up, but they so miserable because you making them miserable. That shit right there is like that's so.
But a lot of people don't even know that they doing that though. A lot of people don't even know that.
They do because motherfuckers done told them.
Energy is hard to cipher sometimes. A motherfucker always telling you something about what they doing and how they doing it. They ain't never seeing or the show about themselves. That's different. They don't know that right to what they saying because they energy don't speak volume to their kids. You could tell when they 9 to my 10 they getting high with the kids, drinking with the kids, or going through something with it. But if you got lower kids, they always see you crying and pound. The kid trying to cheer you up. They don't know that that's bad energy. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I come in the house, I see your ass laying on the goddamn bed or laying on the floor, always crying, drinking wine, and when some shit happen, you always get hysterical or over emotional, making up shit that ain't even there.
Always making a scene.
Making us, yeah. So that they don't know that they call that a crying and damn shame. Now that was a crying and damn shame meal, but then if you got a person, a mother, you got whoever you looking up to that's going to work, showing you, okay, this is real life. We going through. You gonna be a character in that person. You feel me?
Right.
That's why I say it's innocent, because they innocent, because they don't know. They want to see where they going from. If you got a strong person around you, or you got the person that's around you strong, like I said, when the older person was strong, they ain't cried their own mama. I seen my granddaddy. Didn't even cry at his own mama's funeral. gonna tell you something. I see my uncles and my aunties don't even cry at their own mama funeral. Bitch, I'm finna cry. You know what I'm saying? This finna hurt me. This hurting me. But when I see that you took the lead, I don't give no fuck what kid you is in your life. We still the grandkids, but I see you took the lead and you.
Still strong. But you know what? And me being done lost a parent, you grieve different. In front of y'all, I may not have cried, but you don't know. You don't know I got a garbage bag full of toilet tissue next to that bed.
I can understand that all the way.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying to get on, cause my uncle preached my grandma's funeral.
Right.
Nigga, where your nuts at? God damn, boy, you big chief. That's probably where we would have went.
Right.
If
and then you gotta understand when you stand at the head of the flagship in front of the family, your strength they gain from it. Your family gain from it. When my mother died, her father, my grandfather, he cried, and I ain't never seen this man cry. This was the pillar of our family. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen him, and I wasn't a sobbing cry, but it was you could tell
it hurt.
That taught me that it's okay to hurt.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get past it eventually, but it's okay to hurt. Real men going to cry. I hate to tell y'all that.
Yeah, and and I'm going to tell you this. See, I was a crier because I guess that's just a weak spot in me. No, I'm just being for real because I don't get no damn. I cry.
It's not actually being weak. It's actual sign of being human.
I cry because the goddamn the door open. Ooh, Lord, the damn door open.
Man, shut the fuck.
I just bust out. I cry when I laugh. I'm trying to let you know how easy it is for me. Yeah. But my granddaddy didn't even cry. I got in the truck with my granddad and rode to the house with him. And I wanted to talk to him, but he just rode the truck normally. He was hurting. I could tell he was hurting. Now that I got older, I can remember his face. I can say he was hurting. But he ain't show no signs.
He can't.
I seen my granddad hurt himself. He bleeding sick. I ain't never seen no tear come out of his eye. I seen the man when I looked at that man. That's one of my that's my role model. This ain't man. You can want a lot of shit. This is a dumb role model. This man here. What the fuck do you think a man should be? I open up a book, that's his face. That's what a man should be.
Definition.
I ain't taking nothing away from the man that had me now. I'm talking about Pop now, Grandpop and them, Granddad and them. That man had a different type of goddamn strength, a build on him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, you know, you think like when you lose your parent or something like that, man, you just But for that to happen, I seen how they it hurt you, but how they stood on 10, man. You know, and then like today, you know, the mama's crying because of the kids going.
And that's sad.
That's the saddest shit ever.
Yeah. My granny said that when my mama died. She said no parent should never have to shed the tears of dropping their child in the dirt. It's always should be the children should drop the parents.
Right.
And and I mean I'm talking about, but when she said it, you hear the hurt to know that I carried that child, and now I'm carrying that child. You know what I'm saying? I carried her in me. Now I'm carrying her on me because she gone.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of hurt. That ain't we talk that shit. But when it strike you like that, that's different. And you gotta know you gotta kind of see it through somebody else's eyes to know that it may happen to you, and you gonna have to stand.
You gonna have to come in there.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
everybody gonna go through the same. It's gonna be a turn.
It's a cycle. Life is
gonna be your turn.
Life is circular. Everything goes just like this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you blessed enough that you never have to bury your children, you live the blessed life. But just know when that storm come, even though that's probably one of the greatest storms you probably gonna go through, like I say, the rain eventually gonna run out.
Yeah.
You're gonna grow from it. You're gonna learn from it. You're gonna take like Mother's Day is coming up. Mother's Day is probably one of the worst days for me, and it's been that way since I was 13 years old, because I get to see everybody enjoy what I haven't enjoyed since I was 13. I go to my grandmother, and I latch to her because that's who raised me after my mama died. But even in the back of my mind and back of my soul, it still hurts because I can't hug my mother.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I can't see the joy in her face when I walk through the with the takeout food with the, you know what I'm saying? However it would have been if she was still here.
Right.
But I get to see other people. It brings me joy to see motherfuckers that really enjoy having their parents. Now them sucker motherfuckers that take that shit for granted.
Yeah.
Don't call their mama. Don't go around their mama. Don't do none of that shit where everybody else do for their mama, but they don't do for their mama. Then fuck them.
Yeah. Those cold-hearted motherfuckers. Like,
That's some sick niggas.
Yeah.
I think it's a mental disorder. That's some sick motherfuckers.
all them little bad-ass kids that beating up on their parents.
Oh,
Man, I just want to kick one of their ass. What you doing? I wanted to go in there. Hey, what I told you on the phone earlier?
right.
That's why they got that way have 6 in the turtle. You ain't break the
Right.
Goddamn, only got 4. I'm gonna beat your ass like Donatello. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Get the brakes off for you.
Man, you know what? And that's sad that we got to go through that. And it ain't the parents' fault that the kids fuck up, though. It ain't that. You can't tell me it's the parents' fault. He said 2% of what happens, and 98% of it is how we deal with it.
You know what? That's deep. That's deep because that 2% gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's just how is your mental form to deal with it.
Yeah.
I see you, Queen Lana. I see you out there.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir.
But
I was saying, yeah, sir, the llama.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. You know, but and like I said, people take stuff for granted, and that's the type of shit that I don't want. This ain't like the imitation of life. You gonna come crying at my casket after I'm gone, after I did everything for you.
Yeah.
You disown me. You disrespected, but now I'm gone. And that's what we was talking about the kids and parents. You put that shit on your kid. Now your kid go from your stress and your misery, take it from you, absorb your misery, and then they go do harm to themselves.
On the other.
But then you want to sit and say, my baby, my baby, my baby. But
Yeah.
you wasn't thinking about your baby when you was degrading that child.
Right.
When you was talking disrespectful to that child.
Well, sometimes I don't think that they even got to talk when they do negative bullshit around them.
Right.
Cause you know that's a lesson learned itself. Cause you ain't doing that positive around. I don't get no damn. You ain't getting up and going to work. You ain't doing that. But hey, y'all get up and go to school. Hey, mom, you in the same spot when I came home from work. You know what I'm saying? When I got home from school, I meant to say, you ain't doing that. You know, progress. You know
Showing
what I mean?
them that you got to get up. And
Yeah,
do
you got to do
something.
something. Got to move around. You waiting on. And you know, a lot of time, you will see you see the grandma and the granddaddy. They together. Pop come in the house. Grandma still cooking. Y'all come in there get your lesson. Hey, we sit together at the table.
Right.
But at the same time, you don't see grandma just sitting down. And then you do see her sitting down. She's sitting there like this here. Because she done moved around all damn day. Because you know how she moved, you know what I mean? That's why we ain't had to, you know what I mean, do a lot of other stuff in the house. Boy did boy shit, girl did girl shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it ain't that same way no more, goddamn. Hell, now they pop a towel, people get it down. I'm gonna sit there on the runner and get it down. I don't want to see that shit.
Kids don't take out trash.
Yeah.
Kids tell you what they gonna do.
Yeah.
I didn't come up like that.
You know what the thing is? In 2 different houses, I was different. In my grandma's house, she never had to say nothing about nothing. I know what to do, how to do it, put all the sugars in the coffee cups, did everything, cooked the food, right by the season, and I know what we was with this, you feel me? I get to my mama's house, I guess because I was on the kid at my granny's. Well, at some times, you know what I mean? But by being at my mama's house, hell, there's 2, 3 of us in here. But then I understood, too, there's a different role when you're around females that you must approach because it's another way of life. You hear what I'm saying? And I think sometimes too, let me say this. Why you come up with them girls in that one house, because like I said, I'm a grandma baby, and you come up with these girls in the woman house, you feel me? It could go 2 ways. Either they're gonna make you dominant or they're gonna make you feminine as hell.
Because I came up in a matriarch, where the women ran everything.
See how you try to use the big words on me? Get that nigga off the show, man. Cut that nigga mic off. But you feel what I'm saying, though? But you feel what I'm saying? So I'm glad you use that big word, matriarch. And what you do is, you take that and you ball that shit up and roll it down the little L. But anyway, check this out. But you feel what I'm saying, though? Because it's different. If you're going to be dominant, or like you said.
Right.
And it come in and it's bad because the dominant part gonna be like, hell, y'all can do it too. I ain't the only person supposed to do this because I'm a boy. You know what I'm saying? And then the other part is, oh, I ain't gonna let them do that because they're my sister, this a girl. gonna see how I'm going this route. This going in life. You don't see it then, but in life they're gonna show me how I'm supposed to treat a woman. See what I'm saying? The character that I'm building. You feel what I'm saying? It gonna have you in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Make sure you cutting the grass. But it also fall back onto it. Mama, get you a man or something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got there. Or daddy, get you another life because we cut the grass together. But then daddy, you cut the grass by yourself. You know what I mean? So it build character. You know what I mean?
All
that build character.
Chores in life as a child is what prepare you for an adult. If you don't clean up as a kid, you're not gonna clean up as an adult.
Yeah.
If you don't know you're supposed to have a clean
Hey,
house.
let me say this. I have been locked up with people that'll clean up in jail and won't go home and wash their ass.
Because there's somebody else in the cell.
Listen, clean up the dorm and won't go clean their house. Clean up a dorm and won't go to their baby mama house, change the diaper, clean up nothing in the house. We be in jail. I know that's a badass example though, but I know shit like this. Ain't that crazy? Who raised this sucker buster ass nigga? And
You'll do it for the public, but you won't do it for yourself.
won't do it for yourself. That used to be crazy as hell to me.
But that's how people is.
Yeah. I mean, well, shit, you love Phil, I love Phil, we love Phil together. Oh, go filter fit. Go filter, what they call that? Go filter filth. Go filter filth bitches up in there. Yeah. Man. My partner got in here, y'all. And it's gonna be a short night for me. You hear me? Oh yeah, it is. We got a little something different for to occur. We're gonna get off of here and we're gonna try to work it out because Friday, I'm gonna just show y'all better I can tell y'all. Show y'all better than I can tell y'all Friday. Open mic Friday coming up, man. Y'all be sure to tune in and get it right, get it cracking, lacking, popping, as they say. We're gonna have this. We're gonna what they call the white tussy, baby. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen a nigga do the white tussy. Yeah, y'all go get y'all drinks. Y'all go get y'all drinks and come in with it. Go get your Sprites. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be drinking fresh Swole's water, straight from the faucet. Fresh Swole. Yes, it's fresh Swole's water. Some of that shit that you know ain't bad for them kidneys. I bet my inside saying, "Damn, no Remy." It feel like it too. You feel what I'm trying to tell you?
The pancreas and liver, like, thank you.
No, the hell no, they saying, "Damn, nigga, what the fuck I supposed to do now?" Hell yeah. Sometimes you just need a change. I need a change. That's what you need to say to yourself in the morning. If your old man ain't doing shit, hello somebody, I need a change. If your for JJ ain't getting washed, I need a change. Change them raw. I just be talking shit, man. I swear to God, I love the people, man. I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But on some real note, I'm gonna let my partner say what he got to say, man. We're gonna close it on down here. You know what I'm saying? I really did enjoy it. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, another reason why I always close out. Let me tell you something. I don't know how they feeling, but my uncle gave me a key of life a long time ago. He said, let me tell you something. When you feel it, it gonna always run with you. But when it's like a spirit, when it jump out, you gotta let it go. I wired that way, and that's all I had to say. Red, take me to the door with it.
All right. Talk to him. Talk to him when you don't think he's listening. Talk to him when you know he's listening. The Great Spirit always gonna be there for you, no matter what you got going on. Just talk to him. Because at the end of the day, if you don't talk to him, he'll give you a reason to talk to him. And don't ever forget that. If you're going through something, think about the last time you talked to him. Last time you just, hey, how you doing, Pop? Thanks for everything you're doing. Thanks for opening my eyes this morning. Thank you for putting me down. Thank you for picking me up. Just talk to him. It don't take nothing to be a loser. And I'm learning this more and more every day. When you wake up and you want to do better for yourself, but you see the next motherfucker saying, fuck theyself. You understand what I'm saying? You look at a motherfucker that has all the opportunities to be great, and they choose not to be. They choose to say, I don't want to put the effort forward. I don't want to try. I don't want to do anything because it's acceptable in my life to be a loser. That ain't got to be acceptable in your life. All you got to do is wake up and say you want to be better than you was the day before.
Hey, let me tell y'all a real quick story real quick. Tell you how God brought a nigga a long way. When I first moved to Toledo, I stayed with this man that's my back man. Man, ain't have shit going for myself. Smoking that damn reefers, drinking that alcohol, not doing shit with myself. And him being the youngest, he seen that. So I can laugh about it now, because sometimes it still pushed me to go a little harder. He said, we went to the store one day, and he told the people, he said, hey, little man, how you doing? He said, okay. He said, what you want to be when you grow up? He said, shit, I don't want to do anything. I want to be like my cousin.
Oh, no. I said that so.
That cat said, I don't want to do like anything. I want to be like my cousin. He don't do that. So at the same time, I tell that story because let me tell you something. You never know what the outcome in life gonna be. If you ain't trying, ain't shit gonna happen.
Ain't nothing gonna happen. You gotta put something forward, just a little bit.
A little bit of effort.
Right, just a little bit.
Get you a long way.
Further than you gonna go without putting the effort.
Man, that man told that man, said, I don't want to be anything. I want to be like my cousin.
Right.
God damn it, that's what I'm doing. And I take that sometime and I ride down the road with it. When you see me, I always want to have that taste in your mouth that I'm doing something.
So,
I'm going to make something happen. That girl going to say, damn. I can laugh about shit. See, a lot of times, a lot of things will hurt a person. But sometimes you got to take that same goddamn hurt a person shit and gut the fuck on. Make something happen. Be the example. Be the leader.
Because you never know who watching it.
Yo, that's what I'm telling you.
You never know who you the lighthouse
You
for.
see what I'm talking about?
That's why I tell everybody, you supposed to be here. You somebody's lighthouse.
You got to feel that. You can't, you up there.
Ain't changing, you choosing. You right.
Listen, if you up there repeating this shit and you ain't growing, man, fuck that. If a motherfucker, I'm telling you, if a motherfucker can still say, you look the same, ain't that changed, and it's 20 years from now, you drop the ball. Now I don't care nothing about looks and appearance, I'm talking about.
In general, what you done did.
Yeah.
Right.
Why ain't that changed about you? That's sad. You mean 20 years I ain't did shit?
I ain't did shit with my life.
God damn. That shit kick you. Them words they self should hurt you. You should say to yourself, self,
get it together.
ooh, I fucked up. Yeah, man, I'm telling you now. I can tell you my accomplishment. You would think they was braggers. I'll give myself a, and I hate that if you don't think that I ain't gonna give myself no pats on the back. Hello, some goddamn
Sometimes
body.
you gotta tell yourself you did it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You ain't got to worry about a team telling you because you told yourself you did it.
Not knowing that I was an example for them already, gave them a bad example of what the fuck not to be. You know what I'm saying?
And then that fucked upness should still help them out because they like, hey, I want to do that.
But that's real shit though. So I just wanted to lay that on them, man. You know, that's my dog. That's my dog. You know what I mean? But and that's how I go, man. So we have to do that for each other. We have to be standing up people, cause you don't never know who looking. And I mean, you probably pass somebody every day going to school, going to work, going to church, going home. It might be a motherfucker that you don't even know watching you through they want. Man, you don't know. You might walk in a place every day and they just see you.
And their life is good. It's better.
Yeah, man. People ain't just in the place for no reason, man. I'm telling you, I learns of this every day. You just ain't where you at for no reason. You need to figure out what's that reason, go to another spot.
Spread that same aura that you got. Spread it somewhere else. Because there's somebody there that probably need to see it, just like the people that's already watching it. They need that.
You don't meet people when you stand in the store beside somebody. That ain't. Now you should be scared now. You go to the store now, you be scared standing next to a motherfucker. You don't know what they're gonna do to you, but motherfucker put you in the store right with people. Hey, how you doing? Y'all have a conversation. That stuff meant to happen.
You know, with me, it's crazy because people that know me just be like, oh man, that's one of the darkest niggas I ever met in my life. But people that don't know me, I come off as one of the inspirations because I speak nothing but goodness when I see people.
I'm open, I'm breathing on you.
Yeah, I'm putting something in you that I don't even put in my goddamn self because I feel that you need it. People come up to me and tell me their whole life story I've never met in their life. And they tell me intimate parts of their life. And they just run it to me, and I'm thinking, like, in my mind, I'm thinking, you need this.
Yeah.
You need for me to say something as positive as I can possibly say to you, and you're going to take this, and you're going to hold it deeper than the motherfucker I sit next to every day and tell them something positive, and they, oh, nigga, shut that shit up.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear
right, you know what I'm
that.
saying? But a motherfucker that don't know you will take those same words, and it'll change the perception of life.
Yeah.
And that's where you gotta, when you say you stand on 10 on that. How many people's lives do you affect in a positive note in your life? And see how far you get. See how your blessings come. See how you gain when you wasn't gaining.
Yeah.
Because you can preach all the negative buffoonery, you can do all the negative shit, you can do all that shit.
And you make that bullshit, you make bullshit sound good.
And get nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you could tell 3 motherfuckers a day, hey man, I hear what you're saying to me. You gonna make it. You gonna get through it. I tell the motherfucker flat out, remember the last situation you went through?
It ain't gonna be that way.
You got through it.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't be going through this situation you're going through now.
Yeah.
You gonna get through this. Hold tight.
Yeah, so.
Stay true.
Say that gang thing, hold tight.
Hold tight.
Got to hold tight.
Just hold tight. Just trust and believe. And like I said, and I know y'all keep hearing me say this, the storm is going to run out of rain.
Yeah.
Just hold tight.
You got to hold tight.
That's all you can do. And guarantee you gonna go through some more shit. Now I ain't saying that.
Yeah, shit ain't gonna never be over.
It ain't gonna never be over.
It ain't gonna be the same shit. It ain't gonna be the same shit.
It ain't gonna, but you gonna know how to handle it.
Yeah.
Because you went through some other shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once you learn that if you can't control it, you can't change it.
Right.
So quit trying to put all your energy into it.
Yeah.
Let that shit ride. You can't change it, let it go.
Yeah.
Put it in the Lord's hand, go on about your way. Because at the end of the day, He putting it on you for you to put it in His hands. Quit playing with it. That's some deep shit right there.
Yeah, we were on that. And that's where I was going. You know, before I get out of here, man, they got a big situation going on where they got a man that went and killed the police. They killed, well, he didn't kill the police, they killed his son.
And that's the only problem I have with that situation.
I ain't got no problem with it.
Yeah, I do, because the man, how we know he didn't kill a good cop?
Because it could have been
It's two kind of cops.
Well, it what happened. It could be 2 different ways. You got. On the reason I say I ain't got no problem with it. I'm not. Hold on. I'm saying it like this. I'm saying it like this. Man, you don't know nobody else hurt.
You don't.
I can't imagine. And you, on both sides of the field, because you took a life and then you took a life. That don't make it right.
No, it don't make 2 wrongs. Don't make it right.
It don't make it right. I'm not judgmental, but I keep it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. On the reason I say I don't know what you do in that situation. I don't know what I'd have did in that situation. So I can't say that it's justified. You feel me? When you hurt a man that's scorned that's a hurtful thing. You talking about a man's baby. And if it was vice versa, if the black guy would have killed the white guy, if it had been the officer killed, you know what I mean, his son, how would you feel? We don't know. That's what I hate about sometimes watching stuff and being a narrator on it, or being throwing my opinion on it, tell you what I think. That's the worst shit you can do. Cause we don't know.
You don't.
A man can tell you all day, man, I walk in on somebody fucking my old lady, I'm gonna kill him. You don't know you're gonna do that. You might be too hurt. And had to turn around because God ain't got that plan out for you to do that.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, but if it ain't written in the book for you, you ain't gonna do it.
You ain't gonna do it.
It ain't written. It wasn't written for you to do.
So we don't know. We don't know how that man felt. Now, should he have got his mans?
That's the only.
I'm
part.
understanding. I'm very understandable.
Yeah.
Should he have
But
got his mans?
That's anything that hurts you. Don't never take it out on the innocent. You take it out on those that hurt.
Yeah, but then and I only thing I hate too though. Let me tell you what I hate: how social media just make it a race thing.
Oh man. Because we don't even know if it was a white shirt that killed that boy. We don't know who it was that actually killed that boy. That camera was blurred. We don't even know what shot what was. He wasn't the only one that
And
shot.
we don't even know that did the black man kill a white cop or black cop.
It was a white dude. He killed a white dude. He was a 33-year veteran.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But I was saying,
33-year veteran.
Yeah, he was a 33-year veteran.
So he an older guy.
Older guy.
That made it like that made it worse a little bit.
But my thing is,
Retirement.
Yeah, huh? How many?
how many?
I ain't saying nothing yet.
2 days.
That was some bullshit. I ain't.
Oh, I said that really hurt then. But
How many days you said retirement? Oh, I'll look it up. Hell no, I can look it up.
But it's just
if he got a
it's
couple days from
unfortunate.
retirement, that's gonna be bad.
It's unfortunate. Like I said,
But yeah, but guess what happened too? We got to know too. God don't make no mistakes,
no,
man.
yeah. And no matter how bad it may hurt, God is the last say so.
Yeah, so
when it's time to leave the building.
that's why I said we could have come. Oh man, black power, white power. All they did, that's wrong for what the situation. I hate that because it's still two people that lost their goddamn lives.
Yep.
Now that's the part we got to be for real about.
Right.
Now I'm gonna get upset. I don't feel for either side because at the same time you say the right thing, you say the wrong thing. You got people think, oh, you racist, you got this. No, bro, you got to see two people still lost their life, and at the same time,
Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Yes, it is.
Regardless.
but
However you look at it.
Yeah.
However you look at it. Right.
So
is right.
his anger just made him feel like I need to get somebody.
You're right. And it's understandable anger. It's
But
understandable.
it ain't justified because it ain't the person that did that to you.
Right. You didn't get your mans.
You didn't get your and that's the and I hate that you had to get somebody. You know what I mean?
It's unfortunate you even had to take that route.
Yeah, but let's say that part though. But being how they looking at him, you can see the pain in him when he walked out the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you understand this a fellow police officer, but did you? Because a lot of people that lost kids, ain't nobody went and retaliated against the police though. See, that's what you don't know every situation gonna be a different turn in it. Gonna be a lot of difference, man. I wish we can as a whole unit, as black and white, yellow and brown, because it ain't just white and black, man.
No, it's good and wrong.
Man, we can just hold hands and just come together. Like, hey man, what we supposed to do? But it ain't gonna be like that. It wasn't even designed to be like that. It won't never be like that. You know the only time we'll come together? If it was to happen right in front of us. Car wrecks. We think about, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
We like robots then. We'll go to what's the concern, what's the matter then. And that's why we need to look at life when there's something happen. We need to look at it like it's a tragedy that gonna affect all of us. Like when a tornado hit. You see what I'm saying?
Disasters.
Natural disaster. You gotta look at this shit like when something that's gonna really affect us. Instead of when we taking each other's lives and we trying to say the white man got one us up on us, the black man got one us up on us. The Mexicans got that shit dumb as fuck. We all in the same damn struggle. True enough, you got the rich, you got the poor.
That should be more of an issue than anything. Fuck color.
It should ain't about to be about the rich and the poor. Help me, motherfucker, get somewhere.
They not.
Now, I know they ain't, but that's why it ain't gonna never be a divide. A divide is that we all together. That's why it always gonna be a divide and why we ain't together. Cause it's gonna be some white and black, gonna be some black and white.
Look down on
Say,
the next
yeah, man, gonna be some of that negativity. But you know what I can do? If you let me, I walk into you and say, hey, bro, that white or black? White or black? Yellow or brown? I can do that. I won't know that you got a grudge with me unless you told me.
Right. Because I'm not even looking for it.
Yeah, and that's real shit. So, at the end of the day, man, Love who loves you. And be safe. Ricky Bobby said, you ain't first, you ain't last.
You ain't first, you last.
You ain't first, you last, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to Mucky Mouth.
Right on to the real and death to the fake.
Yes, sir.